So I keep seeing the same ad on every single video I watch. Some VPN sponsor telling me they don't keep logs while operating out of a jurisdiction with zero legal requirement to ever prove that. And at some point, you have to ask yourself a simple question. Why am I paying a company $10 a month to trust them when I could just build the exact same thing myself, host it on a server I actually control, and trust nobody but myself? So that's what tonight is. We're building our own VPN. First, let's actually talk about why this matters, because most people think a VPN is just for privacy in some vague sense, and that's not really it. When you connect to a commercial VPN, you're not removing surveillance, you're relocating it. Your ISP can no longer see your traffic, sure, but now the VPN company can see all of it instead. Every site you visit, every connection you make, all routed through their servers. You've just swapped one company that can see everything you do for a different company that can see everything you do. And the second one is actively marketing to you about how trustworthy they are. When you run your own VPN, that data goes to a server you provisioned, that you pay for, that nobody else has root access to. You're not eliminating the need for trust. You're just making sure the only entity you're trusting is yourself. The tool that's basically taken over this entire space is WireGuard, and for good reason. It's a relatively new VPN protocol built into the Linux kernel itself. It uses modern cryptography that's actually been properly audited, and the entire code base is around 4,000 lines of code. For comparison, OpenVPN, which used to be the standard, is well over 100,000 lines. So here's how you actually build this. Grab a cheap VPS from any provider. $5 a month gets you more than enough for personal use. Spin up an Ubuntu instance, SSH into it, and install WireGuard with one command, since it's in basically every distro's default repos now. From there, you generate a key pair for the server and a key pair for each device you want connected. Your laptop, your phone, whatever. WireGuard's whole configuration model is refreshingly simple compared to the old OpenVPN era. A short config file with your private key, the server's public key, and the IP range you want to use, and you're most of the way there. Once your server's locked down, you generate a QR code from your client config and scan it with the WireGuard app on your phone, and that's genuinely it. You now have a VPN server that you fully control, running modern cryptography on infrastructure that you provisioned with a total monthly cost that's less than what most commercial VPNs charge, and a setup that took maybe 40 minutes start to finish once you know what you're doing. Now, here's the thing I want to be straight about, because this matters more than people running self-hosted VPN tutorials usually admit. Running your own VPN is genuinely great for things like securing your traffic on public Wi-Fi, accessing your home network remotely, or just not handing your browsing habits to a random company. What it does not do is make you anonymous. Your traffic is still exiting from one identifiable IP address that's tied to your billing information. If real anonymity is the goal, that's a completely different and much harder problem, involving things like Tor, and even then, it comes with serious trade-offs. Don't let anyone, including me, oversell what a self-hosted VPN actually buys you. It buys you control, and it buys you privacy from your ISP and from commercial VPN companies. It does not buy you invisibility. If you want to take this further once your basic setup is running, look into setting up Pi-hole alongside your VPN so you're also blocking ads and trackers network-wide across every device that connects through it. It's one of the most satisfying upgrades you can add to a setup like this, and it turns your little $5 VPS into something that's doing real, meaningful work every single day, instead of just sitting there.